Hi students, this is yet another episode on tenses. Last couple of days I have been talking about two tenses so far, and as I told you in the first video, tenses are the most important parts of English grammar, and I have already explained to you the uses of simple present and present continuous, and today I would like to tell you a few uses and the relevance of present perfect tense. Okay, this tense is a very important tense and it's a unique tense. Okay, but this tense normally describes a few actions that started in the past, but its relevance is there still in the present. For example, something happened in the past and that impact is still there in the present. That is where we use present perfect tense. I would come up with a few usages here. First usage would be completed actions with indefinite time. If you talk about the time, then you cannot use present perfect tense. If there is no time mentioned specifically stipulated manner, then you can go for present perfect tense. For example, if I say I went to the market yesterday, correct. But if I say I have been to the market yesterday, it is wrong because that yesterday is an adverb that shows time. Similarly, there are a few actions which happened in the past and it happened indefinitely. There is no time mentioned over there. Okay. For example, I have finished my homework. I have just finished my homework. Meaning is that I started my homework in the past and now just completed, and that effect is still there, and the consequence is still there, impact is still there evident over here. Second use is experiences in life. Experiences in life. When we talk about the experiences that we have at certain point of time in the past, that can be expressed in present perfect tense. For example, she has visited Paris. I have been to Delhi. I have been to London. I have been to New York. So in that case, the speaker is talking about the personal experiences that he or she had in her life. Thirdly, actions that started in the past and continued to the present. There are a few actions which happened in the past, started in the past, and still continuing to the present. For example, I have lived here for 5 years. For example, I started living in this Paris, in the city 5 years back, and even today I live in Paris. Meaning is that I have lived here for 5 years, started 5 years back and still continuing. And fourthly, unfinished actions with for or since. Another usage is unfinished actions with for or since. For example, they have been friends for 10 years. They have been friends for 10 years. Meaning is, before 10 years they became friends and even today they are friends. So mainly when we use for or since, we use this particular tense. Another example here is, she has been working at this company since 2010. The difference is that when we talk about a point of time, we use since, and when you talk about a period of time, we use for. For example, we have been friends for 20 years. It's a period of time. If I say she has been working at this company since 2010, it talks about a point of time. Now, fifthly, this tense is also used to express accomplishments and achievements that we have in life. For example, he has graduated from college. If you say he has graduated from college, it shows his achievement in the plan or his gain in life. Okay. Sixthly, you use this tense when you talk about a past action with just. For example, we have just arrived home, an action which happened right now, maybe a few minutes back. We were waiting for the chief guest to arrive for a function, and he has just arrived. We say the guest has just arrived. Seventhly, we use this tense to express a few actions with already. And already is used with the present perfect tense to show that an action has happened sooner than expected. That means something happened sooner than we have ever expected. For example, they have already eaten lunch. Meaning is we were expecting them to have lunch maybe at 12:30, but before that, maybe at 12, they have already had their lunch. And eighth usage, that is the final one, is news or recent events. So this tense is used to show a few recent events or news that has happened hitherto. For example, the company has announced a new product. That means the announcement has been made recently. The company has come up with a new product, and that is launched recently. So that shows a news report, a news event that just has been announced. To sum up, present perfect tense occupies a great role in English language, and it is often used with words like ever, never, before, yet, still, so far, already, just, since, for, to emphasize something that happened in the past and whose relevance is still in the present and which is still impacted in the present moment. I hope the uses of this present perfect tense is clear to everyone, and I hope this would be beneficial to you. And I tell you once again, start using this tense, and that will definitely beautify the way you communicate in English. Thank you and happy learning.